Namo Guruye, Namo Buddhaye, Namo Dharmaye, Namo Sanghaye. So today the Jewel Ornament of Liberation by Gampopa, and we have 21 chapters in it. So today we are still on this chapter 8. It's all about refuge and precepts. Today we will going to talk about the precepts, because the chapter 8 about refuge and precepts are foundation for Bodhisattva vow, and especially the relative bodhicitta. So there are aspiration bodhicitta and application bodhicitta, which we're going to explain in the chapter 9. So without having a refuge, you are not allowed to take aspiration bodhicitta vow. And in order to take application or action bodhicitta, so you must have refuge plus the precepts, any precept. So here the Gampopa will going to explain. So here it says the pratimoksha precepts. So there are these 8 vows, precepts. The bhikshu means the monk, and the bhikshuni means the female monk. And the bhikshu monk, they have 227 from the Theravada traditional, and in Tibetan, the Mula Saraswati Vada traditional, we have around 253, the male, the bhikshu, the precepts, and the female, the bhikshuni, so in Theravada, like around 311, and the Tibetan, so there is around 364, the female vows. It's quite a long list of what to do, what not to do, So this Shikshamana is only for, there's a third vow, is only for the female, those who want to become a bhikshuni. So around 2 years. So it's around, there's 6 rules and 10 precepts, altogether 16 of them. So in order to preparation for 2 years, she's suitable for bhikshuni or not, So during these 2 years of, let's say, testing period, And now the 4th and 5th one is Saramanira and Saramanarika, is which we call in Tibetan Gesul, the Gesulma. It's a when you become a monk, so you take the monk and nun vow, and then the upasaka and upasika is the lay practitioner. They are not a monk. So all the other 5s are monk, and then 6 and 7, upasaka and upasika, is the male and female, the ordinary practitioner. So they take around 8, like there's a 5 precept to 8 precept to 10 precept. It depends on. And now the 7 are more emphasizing the foundation for the, what do you call this, the application bodhicitta. You need the 7, one of the 7, not like all of them. So one of the 7 in order to take application bodhicitta, So the 8th one is not counted here. The 8th one is normally, it's a 24-hour, the precept, the 8th precept. And normally when you take in the Nyungne, so that is expired within the 20, the Genyin Gudomba, the Genyin precept is expired within the 24-hour. So that's why it's not a good foundation for the aspiration, the application bodhicitta. So why it is important to have the one of the 7, the Pratimoksha the precepts, is you have to understand this. It's almost like when one very important people, let's say when you're inviting very special guests to your house, or he or she might be staying in your house. So what will you do? You will do like a cleaning the room, and you will change all the bed or pillow covers, and maybe you will throw some perfumes, and you will do more beautiful decoration, so that he or she will enjoy and like it. You will not like keep the room dirty or mess. So it's almost like the same. In order to invite the bodhicitta, the application bodhicitta, which is like a very important guest, like before you taking the bodhisattva vow, and you should have your heart, your mind should be clean. So the pratimoksha precept, no matter the lay practitioner, the upasaka and upasika, the precept, or the monk, bhikshu, bhikshuni. So no matter which precept. So the precept is here, Gampopa, I think, emphasize the very beautifully. Here it says, by taking the pratimoksha precepts, one of the 7 precepts, one abandons the causing harm to others and having a harmful motive. So I think that's important. So what really pratimoksha precepts are doing, no matter the monk precepts or the ordinary lay people precepts, it's always saying like don't harm other being, don't cheat, don't lie, don't use a harsh word to other people, and don't do sexual misconduct, or for the lay practitioner, and for the monk, and they are not allowed to do the sexual activity, and so on and so forth. So all the pratimoksha precepts, Gampopa here says, it's really kind of stopping you to do all the bad things, let's say, and all the bad action from your body, from your speech, from your mind, which we call it 3-door. So it's stopping all the negative action or speech or the thoughts from your body, speech, and mind. So once all the negatives, body, speech, mind actions are stopped, now when you take the bodhisattva vow, especially the aspiration, the application bodhicitta, here the Gampopa say the bodhisattva vow cause one to benefit others. So did you see the difference? The pratimoksha precepts are kind of stopping to doing all the negative action, speech, thoughts. But the bodhisattva vow is like now what to do. Okay, I will not going to speak negatively. I will not do negative action. I will not think negative thoughts. Okay, now what? Now bodhisattva vow says now you have to help other people. Now you have to speak nice to other people, good about other people. Now you have to think positive about other people or benefit other people. It's all about doing like a bodhisattva in action, especially the application bodhicitta is all about action, 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 which means benefiting the other beings. So that's why, for example, you can't benefit other people if your body, speech, mind is not disciplined. So it's the pratimoksha precepts, no matter the 200 to 300, all these almost like a 400, all the precepts are nothing but the discipline. So once you are disciplined, your body, speech, and mind, now you are ready to help other beings. So I think this is what the Gampopa is emphasizing here. Okay, I think so that's more or less for the precepts. And now we complete the chapter 8, and if you wanted to become bodhisattva, of course you have to take a aspiration and application bodhicitta. So in order to take a bodhicitta vow, so you should have a foundation. So in order to take an aspiration bodhicitta, you have a refuge as a foundation. So if you want to take an application or the action bodhicitta, and you have to have a refuge plus the one of the 7, the pratimoksha, the precepts, and then you are ready to go. So the next chapter, chapter 9, we will going to explain more on aspiration bodhicitta and application bodhicitta. The both are relative bodhicitta, and then we will also emphasize on what is the ultimate bodhicitta, because there are 2 bodhicitta, relative and ultimate bodhicitta, which we'll explain in the chapter 9. Thank you for listening.